Alright, starting streaming. I'm testing out this terrible overlay that was given out by Wizards. So this is like their more or less one of their official MTG Arena overlays. I don't think it's very good. It seems to make the game only take up like 2/3 of the screen, which I feel like is going to be really annoying. But I set it all up. I even put my name at the top and put in the links they wanted. So I did it. I did it, guys. It's great. Everything's going so well. And yeah, I'm going to click on this a bunch by accident. There we go. Pop out chat. I guess technically I can leave the chat over on this window because I'm only streaming the game window, so I can do that, move that wherever I want. Still have the chat showing, I think. Kind of. I did play one game this morning, that's why I'm 1 of 2 through here. Played one before work. I won. I was trying the white-red aggressive deck, I think. I wonder if we have some better cards to put in that one. Yeah, Boros Assault. So I think the only one I haven't tested is Merfolk, so that might be the one I test now. From there, maybe I'll take a minute and look up what's good and try to find a deck. I might try to just make a mono red beatdown deck or something. Let's try this one. Let's try the Merfolk first. See how that goes. Well, we have 2 mana, probably enough. This is a 5-drop, that's really expensive. We don't really have any, I guess we have 1 2-drop. It's not a good one. Oh, we have a 1-drop too. Yeah. What does this one do? I'm gonna try it. I'm not sure. Are we on the draw? I think we're on the draw, so it's not so bad. I'm gonna say hello. Don't know if they can actually see that or not, but I said it. Oh, it's my turn. Oh, no, I guess I am going first. I must have just been thinking, well, I get to get out the beats right away. Hey, we got another land. That's nice. So we're going to get up to 3 for these 2. So I don't understand how this card works. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target Merfolk. Shouldn't this... Doesn't say they have to be different targets. Can I just play this and target him with both? I can. All attack. Now this guy just needs to not have a removal spell, which he probably will have. I could do this. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, put a +1 on target creature you control. Then, if he has 3 or more, which he will, he'll have exactly 3. I get to transform it. So I get to transform it right away. That feels pretty cool. Now let's do that. Cancel. What does this do? Go to attacks. So I guess hexproof. That's actually really nice. Boom. 13 damage, end turn. I guess I can play her next turn and hold up this, or I could activate this thing and swing for 8. Well, this is going well right now. I'm pretty happy with this, how this deck played so far. I got a little lucky in drawing the lane when I needed it, and I think it's well, usually not quite this easy, but we'll see what my opponent does. We're up against Chichuqua. Yeah, I'm gonna play this a little bit, then probably switch over to MTGO later. I just wanna do some dailies on this, maybe upgrade a few decks and try them out, and then once I'm done with that, I can switch over to MTGO where I have modern things I can play. I do enjoy playing standard, but it's definitely not as much fun as modern. My opponent's just seems to be sitting there. They're running themselves out of time. Yeah, I think just the ability to keep this up is pretty powerful. I wonder if he's like intentionally timing out just because he's like mad. I don't know. Maybe he lost connection. Alright, my turn. We got a land, which is kind of nice. I could slam this guy if I wanted to. Just a... Well, I guess I wouldn't slam him. Yeah, because I could do him a flash. I guess I'll just play this person down. I think this is probably better anyway. And I explored and found a land. Combat. Attacks. All attack. Yeah. Well, my opponent is pretty close to dead, I guess, so there's that going on. It's caught on to the fact that my opponent is AFK'd, so it's timing them out very quickly now, at least. That is a smart thing for the program to do, and they timed themselves out last game. Okay. A little unfortunate that it ended this way, although given that we had protection in hand to save our 4-4 and we got a 4-4 on turn 3, I guess it was, I think we were probably winning it. Don't know whether it was right to flip this right away or not, but I guess last turn I could have activated on this, done 8 damage, and then still kept up. Still kept up the dive down. Alright, well this is a little boring. Sorry guys. Or one person who's watching, which is actually quite possibly just me. I don't actually know if that's somebody else or if that's just me watching the preview on my other screen. Okay, it gave me the victory. It said this person is not coming back. Sweet, well we got a victory. That's nice. And I've officially played all the deck. Got 50 more monies and got a uncommon Call to the Feast. Create 3 1/1 white vampire creature tokens with lifelink. Oh, that seems pretty good. Alright. I think I want to play a white deck right now, so I think maybe I'll go back to that white-red deck. Because my quest for today is cast 12 white spells, of which I've only cast 6. Also, 2 more wins, and I get another Ixalan booster pack, which is kind of cool. Arrivals of Ixalan booster pack, I guess. Do I want to... I'm going to at least look at this deck before I play it and see if there's any obvious changes I want to make. I do have a bunch of random things I could do. Well, the cartouches aren't terrible. Why doesn't it show me my deck? I'm a little confused. I went decks. I selected this one. Oh, did I hit collection? I must say collection. Edit. So one of these, I have one and it is in use. I guess I got an Adorned Pouncer. No, I didn't get an Adorned. The Adorned Pouncer is in use. Does that mean this isn't in use? Oh, okay. So I could play Sacred Cats if I wanted to. Probably not worth it. Okay, this guy's in use. Good. He's a good one. That land seems fine. I guess that doesn't seem that good. I actually think Compulsory Rest might be better. No, maybe not. I guess they're about the same. Plus this helps our opponent survive our burn. I could put in more Dauntless Avens. Those are pretty nice. Creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. If you have City's Blessing, those creatures get +2/+2 instead. You know what? I don't have anything good enough to put in this deck. I'm just gonna play it, even if I don't think this deck is terribly good. I'm up against just the Peregrine. Well, my opponent gets to go first. Not good for the aggro deck. Ooh. Oh, I must have hit Mulligan and not meant to. It like suddenly flashed up. Well, I guess I'll keep this one. Let's put that to the bottom since I don't have white. Don't know how that happened exactly. I guess I was just clicking around and it decided to jump on it for me. A little annoying. Now I have all mountains but 2 white spells. Not the best. Well, we're not playing anything for a while, I guess. I mean, I guess that's not true. We could, if our opponent... If our opponent plays down a creature, we could have tried to abrade it. But other than that, we're not doing much until we get to 4, I guess. This is also just removal. Yeah, this is rough. Alright. Another white spell. Alright. Another spell. It doesn't do anything. Set a tap land. Probably gonna counter this. Nope, apparently not. No, seems fine. Got it. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess I play it. I'm not so sure this is going well for me. Pass to combat. Presumably he just has another removal, given how much stuff he has. Yep, resolves. You got it. Oh man, that mold of 6 was brutal because I probably didn't need to, and I just like had slightly. Oh, we got a white mana. We did it. And play one of these two. Well, let's play this one. I would assume he just has another removal, and that he's just sitting on a pile of Magnus Rays, basically, but you never know. Oh, actually, I might have counter spell here, too. No, he lets it go. Combat. Attacks. End turn. He kills it end of turn with a burn spell. No, he just draws a couple cards. That's fine. Well, this one, I can't imagine we're winning. We didn't like play anything until this must be turn 6, I think. Does it say what turn it is? I think it's turn 6. Sure, it's not. That's fine. That resolves. I think I'm just gonna wait till I get puncturing blow up next turn and try to burn it and see what happens. I could kill it between Magma Spray and a Brave, but that doesn't feel great. My turn. Ooh, this is a neat one. Ketra's Monument. Well, I think I puncturing blow it and he probably just counters, but what are you gonna do? And then probably play Sky Marcher Ascendant. He's gotta have a counter spell in there. I almost don't believe that he doesn't. Yeah, he does, okay. Seems fine. I'm gonna play it down. Possible I should have waited for a Ketra's Monument, but yeah, this is gonna be a rough one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Crypt Serpent also. That seems fine. And he has another one. Sure. Let's take this one, I guess, because this has Hexproof or something. Like, why wouldn't it let me target it? I don't get it. I don't get why it wouldn't let me target that one. Can I target it now? I should have gotten the other one then. Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't let me target that. Whatever. Yeah, I think I just double burn spell on these two guys. On this guy. No attacks. Well, I screwed up by not killing the one that was untapped. That was silly of me. I was being a little silly because I was down. Alright. Grade seems fine. Sure, that's fine. So you're gonna make your Enigma Drake smaller, I guess? You should have at least attacked first. Yep. So he makes his guy smaller. Definitely should have attacked first, but probably just wasn't thinking about it. That's alright. Less of a big punt than mine, so can't say too much. Okay. Getting in. Attack. Alright. Yeah, sure, recycle. Actually, he can just cast anything and win, so I feel like I should just scoop here. Let's concede. I think he's got it. Wah wah. That's alright. Got nothing. I'll try the same one again. At least to finish off my Cast White Spells quest. Maybe I'll try to make a mono red deck or something. Opponent goes first. Only one land. Okay, this is legitimately a mulligan. No, this is legitimately a keep, but not a very good one. I think I keep it on top. Me and my hand is slow, but I do have some big heavy hitters coming up at least. So I could play this. Get rid of this, but it's just a 1/1. The only reason to do this is I think I'm just going to end turn. I think this might be useful later. Fortunately, we don't have the double white for Angel of Condemnation, but that's fine. If he plays anything too scary here, I have this. What does this guy do? Okay, that's fine. Does seem pretty good. It's a 2/2. Sure, that seems fine. Well, we got another 3-drop, so we're loaded up on 3-drops. This is really cool in the sense that it lets you, like, I could combat Celebrant, like, every turn with this guy if you didn't, like, back blockers or whatever. Or use this guy as Exert every turn, too. So I could put in the 4/1. Or I could put in the 3/3. So that's flying, right? No, let's put in the 3/3. Resolute Survivors. Don't seem too strong, but I don't. Combat Celebrant is cooler, but I'm not gonna be able to attack with it anytime soon. Okay, this has. So he's gonna give that one +1/+1, so that's a 3/3. What does this do? And got it. That's pretty good. All right, sure. Oh, he didn't attack with that one. Got it. Okay. That doesn't seem too useful yet. Well, I'm up to 4, but I can't really use it because I can't put down this guy. I can either use a removal spell. Doesn't seem super good right now. They have to be 3 or less anyway, though, so I can really only hit this guy. Can't attack in against this one. I could play this guy down, but it's a little rough. Dauntless Even would be okay, too. Man, the fact that I'm just so slammed with 3-drops makes this really hard. Obviously not this one, but any of the other ones seem fine. He probably plays his 5-drop and draws 1, 2, 3, I guess 4 cards and loses 4 life. Does feel pretty good. X cards and lose X life or X the number of vampires you control. Yeah, so he would draw 4, lose 4, but that just puts him so far ahead. Maybe I just do this to take him 1 behind on vampires. Alright. Still, draw 3, lose 3 feels pretty good, but at least it's a little bit less bonkers. Yep. Attacks with both. Makes sense. Go to 13. No blocks. Well, we were behind from the beginning, and we just have drawn terribly. Alright, let's put this guy in. At least I can, like, block any of them I want to. If I wanted to just trade. I think I only need to play 1 more white spell, then at least my quest is done for playing white spells. Yeah, I don't know. This one's okay. Sure. Wow. I think this is a pretty good draw. He's gotten 3 rares out by turn, whatever this is for. Right. Well, that was a quick one at least. That was a nutty draw from him, and man, our draw was just terrible. Maybe I should have mulliganed lower than 6 even. And I did not get to cast another card, so I need to jam one more. I guess I'm going to stay on this. What's my other... I have like a couple other white options. This one is a really bad deck. The one he played is fine. I like the Cats one quite a bit. Any of these three are fine. I don't know. I'm going to play the Cats one again. Gonna play a cat. Most of these are the unmodified starting decks. I did modify a few of them, but not a lot. Well, we got enough lands. Noiter Priest, Baffling End. That seems pretty good. Radiant Destiny. And I'm going to keep... Feels like a very defensive hand. Well, it's the mirror match. Well, it's the wrong time to draw the cat. That's alright. Alright. I think I used this. Here. Get rid of that guy. Play on my own Sacred Cat. Attack all! Attack with my 1/3. Take it. I'm winning! I'm up by 1 hit point. Can't take it. Cat's a mirror match, huh? He has another one. I think I take the block there. Yeah, I think so. This enters the battlefield tapped, so I don't really want to do that. I could remove his creature there. I don't think it's that worth it. Oh, these both enter tapped. Well, I am just dumb. I can only do one thing in my hand then. Yikes. Guess I just play this tapped. And play this name Cats. And I think no attackers. And maybe I might even end up cycling the desert at some point if I don't find anything that's more expensive than 4. Their deck does have a few. I think it has the Cat Lord, but Anointed Procession seems like a good one. When effect would create tokens, it creates twice that many tokens. Very, very useful. Yeah. Seems good. I'm at 4, so I could play this. Flying, when Imperial Aerosaur enters the battlefield, another target creature you control gets +1/+1 against flying time to turn. Maybe I should wait on that. Maybe I should just replay these two. Yeah. Oh, my bad. That takes all 4. And I will play this down. Yeah, I think I'll play it. It looks like I have enough to do with my mana that I'm not too worried about it. Still have another removal in hand too if he plays anything too scary. Oh, he has the Cat Lord. Pretty good. Well, I guess what I'm doing this turn is... Actually, no, I don't want to do this. Cancel. Man, that sucks actually. But I think I play this. I mean, I guess I played this guy too. And I might as well use him here. I don't think I'm blocking with him. I guess I could block with him. I don't think I am, so I think I just attack. Boom. Yeah, not looking good for us. We need something pretty powerful. We had this down, right? Shouldn't this be 6 cat tokens, not 3? Oh no, it should be, it's 4. I got it. I see 4. Not 2. It's usually 2, but he got 4. Yeah, seems pretty good. I could use Desert Hold here if I wanted to. He bulbs his cat, that seems fine. So he gets another 2/2. I guess he gets 2 more, yeah. Seems good. I need a way to actually get rid of this guy, not just... What did that do? Gotcha. Tapping 2 creatures, that way you can get in. And... Oh, wow. Do I just die here? No, but pretty close. What was the aftermath on that card? I didn't see it. I guess that's what he used, though. Alright. Well, play down another Sacred Cat. Doing everything I can. I don't think it's going to be enough. I mean, he's still the biggest creature, so I guess I just take him out of it. Gain 3 life. I feel like I should probably just sit back here. No attacks. I mean, I can block a cat token here, block a cat token here, and then block 2 more. So yeah, let's just see what he has. I'm feeling a little bad for not cycling this desert, just because I did end up drawing a bunch more lands. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. We might have something that makes them all bigger. I don't know. But assuming he doesn't. Okay. That's pretty powerful. 7/7 even. Oh. Guess I play the 2 things I can play. Don't have a whole lot of choice here. I could attack with the 3/3. I could hold it back. I think it's okay to attack with. Not. I guess I'm just gonna do no attacks. He has 45 life. It's way more important that he stay alive here. I don't know how I turn the corner, but I think the way I win is by turning the corner and somehow drawing something powerful. 1, 2. Oh, I do have City's Blessing. So any cat I have has Vigilance, but that doesn't really help me there either. Interesting. He didn't even do his thing. Well, we got another land. End turn. Opponent's definitely drawn better than us, that's for sure. Not close. Oh, did I not say end turn? I thought I did. Opponent is thinking a lot. Not doing a whole lot. What if they're gonna just time out? Like, what's going on? Right, they must have just had to leave for a second or something. Surprised they didn't exert the prize haven, but I don't know. Oh, and you got another gas card off the top. Wow, that's a good one. Alright. Well, if he ever attacks, those will draw me a couple of cards. That's the, I guess that's the bright side. I'll keep slamming them down. That's fine. I feel pretty stuck, but he's also not attacking and trying to kill me, so. No, he's attacking here, huh? Okay. Maybe he has a pump spell. I mean, I still block and assume he doesn't, I think. I actually think I'm going to block at least one of them here because I could use to draw another card. I didn't do the math. I don't think I die, but I'm not 100% sure. If he has a pump spell, I almost definitely die. Doesn't seem to. Just lets it go. Okay. Lose a bunch of stuff. Get to draw a card. Another land. Oh, that doesn't do me any good. Need something pretty amazing here. That's not gonna do it. Alright, I'm just gonna skip this one. There's no winning on this one. On the bright side, oh, this thing just keeps getting lower and lower. On the bright side, I finished my quest, so I get 250 gold. Still not enough to spend on anything. You need 1,000, but I'm up to 575. That's pretty cool. Could use to win a couple more games here. I'd like to get to 10, get another booster pack would be pretty cool. So I'm gonna play a couple more. Hasn't been going super well with these pre-built decks. I'm gonna try Dinosaurs again. That was like the first one I tried, I think. $3,844 is our opponent. Seems like a keep, but a little bit light on creatures. So a little bit. Dinosaurs are a little late game anyway, though, so I don't think it's that big a deal. But our first creature is going to be Mouth. We do have a Lightning Strike before then, though. So if we're up against a somewhat aggro deck, I could see it being fine. Quest end turn. I don't quite get it. Oh. Okay. That worked. That resolves. What? So weird. Alright. Hey, we got a dinosaur. Raging Regisaur. 4/4. Whenever attacks, it deals 1 damage to any target. That's kind of cool. Well. Why can't I play this? Oh, alright. I'm a little confused. Well, I got to play my land at least. I don't get exactly why I didn't get to play anything there, but that's fine. I guess I'm holding Lightning Strike up if he plays anything. Combat. Block. My turn. Must have just been some issue I had with the UI where I screwed it up. Well, I'm gonna play the dinosaur down now. He might have a counter spell. No, probably not, because he only has 1 blue up. No, he could have Essence Scatter maybe. Supreme Will, that works too. Seems good. Oh, that was my turn. Cast Supreme Will 2. Probably just looking for a land or something, I'm guessing. Yep, that's what it was. Well, I get a land, but it comes into play tapped. Not ideal. Let's play down a 3/3 hippo. Pass turn. Well, so we can't play this guy down next turn if we want. Our opponent might have things to say about it. Sure, that's fine. Another land, we're at 6. Well, this flashback doesn't seem good now. I certainly have a bunch of ways to kill this guy, but I think I'm just going to put this in. I can... Oh, I guess I could have Savage Stomped? I guess I could have. I'm not sure it's worth it anyway. But he very well might just have removal on this guy, so... He has a second one, sure. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. One, two, three, four, five, six. Alright. Well, I'm going to keep slamming my big things while he doesn't have counter spells up. He might just keep having removal, but I gotta try. Yep, more removal. Alright, I see how this is going. Our draw just did not line. Basically, our draw would have been really good against the last deck we played because they had a bunch of creatures that we could have vaulted and killed and it would have been great. And against this, it's just totally useless because all he has is removal and we had no creatures, basically. Alright, well, I'm going to end turn. I guess I'm holding these up. I really don't want to kill these because they're just 2/2s that aren't super relevant. But unless you play something big, I mean, I guess I'm going to lose slowly. Alright, no damage. You got it. And I get more lands. Alright, pass turn. Yeah, I'll let that resolve. Alright, sure. Down to 6. My turn. Tap land, combat. Attacks. Well, I can play anything in my deck, I think, by a wide margin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. It's a lot of lands. That's alright. Can kill these two at instant speed, which at this point, given that I'm at 6, I'm just going to be priced into killing them. Doesn't feel good, but sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you just don't draw it. Like sometimes you just kind of draw nothing. Feels bad, man. I mean, sure. And I guess I'll do this too. It'll be taxed out for a big threat, and then I just Savage Stomp it, but man, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically has a full hand of cards at this point. Oh, you can take the one card out of it. Sure, that seems fine. Man, these last two games have just been tilting. Just the draws have just been so bad compared to my opponents, and I don't think they're like running anything fancy. And another land. All right, well that's gonna do it for this one. Ah, yikes! I don't know what happens when I hit 0 here, but I'm working my way back down slowly. I don't think that deck's that bad. I'm gonna give it one more shot. Maybe it was just a really bad matchup. Maybe it was just a really bad draw. That one was painful a little bit. The Dr. X. Alright. Yeah, we started out with a win, and then we've gone on like a 2 or 3 game losing streak. The win was really sweet, though, but yeah. We crushed the other player, basically. Alright, this looks, I think, a little more reasonable. Let's keep it. Not the best. Still very slow, but that's fine. We got Sam at the Voice of Dissent in the deck, which is kind of neat. Don't think I've ever played this card. Flash, Double Strike, Vigilance, Haste. Lots of cool keywords. Hey, that's going to be a nice dinosaur at some point. Start out with Commune with Dinosaurs, see what we can find. 1, 2. We probably just want land here. Do we have any 2-drops? We do. I don't, right? No, we have no 2-drops. Wouldn't be bad to have another dinosaur either. I think given that we have no 2-drops, we'll take the land that taps for either. Even though it comes into play tapped. More land. Alright, well, land go. We're going to get up to 5 eventually to play Samet and Raging Swordtooth. I'm a little worried what's going to happen is the same thing that happened last time, which is we're just going to get buried behind our opponent. In terms of, like, he's going to have so much removal that we're not going to be able to stick anything, because we are in the black. Was the last one black-blue, or was it black-green? I don't remember, but we were against one of the black-based decks. Oh, that guy's good. And even next turn, we just have no plays unless we top deck. Opponent making some tricky decisions. Well, we got a good 4-drop at least. I'm just gonna... Why not land? And I guess I pass. I don't know if I run this 4-drop over this one. Probably do. Just to draw a couple cards. He could have done that at instant speed. No real reason to do that there, but I guess if he knows that's what he's doing, no reason not to either. We got another 5-drop. I'm gonna run this guy out. Doesn't line up against the Chupacabro, which is what I'm suspecting he brings out here, but lines up well against... Yep. Well, I was right. Man, yeah, I think if he's running the Sturdy deck, they only run 1 or 2 of those, so a little bit lucky to have one, but it does happen. Well, that guy would have been nice earlier. I think we're probably holding on for Samet here. I mean, I could play down one of my 4-drops. I guess the only 4-drop I could put down is this one and then fight, but I don't think that's necessarily worth it. Let's end turn. I mean, I'm gonna try. Probably decides to counter. Yep. Well, it was worth the shot. I mean, it does clear the way for me to be able to resolve something on my turn, probably. Trample, haste, that feels pretty good. Does he really have another counter spell? That would be pretty brutal. You can sacrifice Evolving Wilds. That comes into play tapped, so that's not relevant to do now, but certainly can do it. Then I could Savage Stomp here. I guess I can just Savage Stomp something next turn. I'm not that worried about a 2/2, so let's just not use that here. I think he has enough mana to... No, he doesn't. He's 1 away from eternalizing it. Well, if he plays mana from hand, he could eternalize it this turn. He does have land from hand. Probably should. This will give him... He'll draw 4, discard 2. That'll put him in a pretty good position. He does. Alright. He's going to use up all his mana, so he doesn't get to do anything else here. We can't just Savage Stomp it, which feels pretty good. So probably charging Monstrous Soar plus Savage Stomp next turn. Bash for 10, hopefully. We discarded land and Censor. Makes sense. Alright. So I could put this in and then Savage Stomp this, and then it would take damage, and whenever it is dealt damage, it deals 5 damage to target creature and opponent controls. So I could do that instead. Play Stomp against Chupacabra and then also Bash over. Then just keep this in hand for next turn. Right, attack on in. Was a little less damage overall, cleared their board and was a little safer, but I'm not sure if it was worth it or not. Remains to be seen. They have a lot of mana, and they have a lot of cards. Destroy short. Probably just holds up counterspell now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, nope, he plays down a Drake. Interesting. That seems fine. Well, I could play down this guy. I do like this guy. I'm a little worried that... yeah, it's tricky. So, the nice thing about playing this down is I just get to get in for 5, put the pressure on him. The nice thing about playing this is his ability is ridiculous, and he's a 6/6. I didn't get a land, so I only have 6, so I can't do any 2 things, unfortunately. I'm actually going to play this guy down and see what he does. Probably just has another removal in hand, honestly, but not 100% sure. Angler Drake seems pretty good. Forces cards back to my hand. 6 mana is a lot though for a 4/4 flyer. Right, he gets in. Yeah, I got an 8. Plays another land. He's at 9 mana. He has a lot of mana. I'm only at 6 right now. In comparison. He draws 7 cards, sure. Does he have a 2 mana removal or counter? Otherwise, I might actually just win. Because he has less in deck. Oh, he's about halfway through. He's not that bad. I have most of mine, obviously. Interesting, sure. What does this do? Enrage, whenever I get to look for basic land. I mean, I think I play this in attack with both. Well, that's a neat one. Okay, he's going to stop from taking 6 damage. Makes sense. He only goes to 10. We might still win this one. It was pretty... I did not think we had much of a chance when he started drawing a million cards, but I don't know if he's going to have enough removal in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. I mean, he might. All he needs to do is, like... This guy's ability is useless because I don't want to... I definitely don't want to discard 3 cards and return it to the battlefield tapped under his owner's control because that would give it to my opponent. Oh, I need to click. Wait, what? Oh, what happened? How did he not die? I thought he blocked here or something. I guess I was wrong. A little confused. What's my opponent got? Unsummon on this would be pretty good just because it goes back to his hand. Okay. Oh, he's just going to kill my whole team from that? That should probably work. Yeah, you should just be able to do that 3 times and kill everybody, right? And then I just need to like top deck a haste creature to have a chance, I think. Yeah, that's gonna be good. All right, we're not. I changed my mind. We're not winning. Oh, I have to hit the resolve button. I didn't understand that. Don't think there's any way for us to win now. All right, yeah, you got it. Resolve. Well, he's a good one to have with like a million mana in play. It resolves. And he plays him, sure. I mean, we still have a chance. Just top decking another charging Monstrosaur or something will... Well, I guess it won't because he's going to have that back on defense. Alright, fair enough. I think it's in for 6. No, maybe there's nothing that wins the game here. It's hard for me to think of anything that would win the game. Well, this is definitely not it. Alright, we lost. Somewhat close, but yeah, that's that guy's a beating. Alright, what happens when we go to 0? Anything? Does it ever kick you back? Nope. I guess not. I'm jamming that one again. I believe we can win a game tonight. I believe it's possible. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of cards to work with, so we're pretty much playing the starter decks until we get enough cards to make a deck. I mean, looks fine. At least we have some relatively low drop dinosaurs. Got a nice curve here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Let's commune. Maybe we just get another land. I guess that's all we can get because nothing else here is a dinosaur. Yeah, alright. I was thinking I might just get another land anyway to make sure I hit my 4-drop, but when it's the only choice, it becomes a lot easier. Hopefully we're not against another control deck. I'd rather be against one of the weenier decks. Well, it looks like we might be. Plays red, plays 2/2 for 1. Sure. Hey, this guy's our dinosaur lord. You can't play him till 7, but yeah, let's end turn. Then on his turn we can hold up lightning strike. We might just use it on the 2/2 unless he plays something better. That can resolve. Actually, maybe I probably should have gotten rid of the menace now that I think about it, just because, yeah, it'll be alright. Just because this guy does well to block, like, a 2/2. Well, he has lightning strike anyway, but I do get to get a land off it, which is nice. Yeah, let's take action. I think we want a mountain here just to even it out. We have another with this in hand, which is also kind of a forest. All right. Dinosaur, done. Wait on this guy. Next turn we get to do this, and if we get another land, we can do this the turn after. Not great, but we're ramping like dinosaurs are supposed to. We're at 5 lands, he's at 2. Another little guy, sure. Only attacking with 1 even though this guy has haste. That makes sense to me. Oh, wow, another 7-drop? Oof. Oh yeah, that one's hilarious. Whenever he's dealt damage, each opponent sacrifices a permanent. I like it. We'll just run out this guy. And I'll end turn so that I can block this guy if I want to. I'm not going to bother getting in with the 2-2. I'll probably attack with the guy next turn, but hopefully I'll get a land and can play one of those guys. No attackers. Well, that's not the worst. That's not just a removal or anything. Read. Oh, he should have. If he was attacking, he should have attacked first. Maybe he's not attacking. Nope, he definitely should have done that first. Alright. Oh, what? Oh, he did that so that neither of the big creatures died? I guess that makes sense. Well, I didn't draw a land, so I guess I just play this guy down. Maybe I attack all? I definitely attack with it. I think I attack with these two. I think I'm going to leave the 2-2 back to defend. I get to look at the top card of my opponent's library and play it. Wait. Exile the top card of each player's library. Oh, I see. I can play this one instead if I want to. Alright, he gives up. We won one! That one wasn't much of a match, but I'm happy we won one. Means I get a card. If I win one more, I get another chest. Means I get 50 gold. What do I get? Destroy X artifacts. Doesn't seem very good, but maybe sideboard. I guess these games don't have sideboards, which is a little weird. But if they did, it could be a good sideboard card if there's a lot of artifacts in the meta. I think I'm going to try to win at least one more because I want to get a pack to open. I'm going to try that deck again. I mean, it's fun when it goes off. Like, that time it felt pretty good, but the first 2 games we played with it, it was not doing a lot. Oh, that guy is higher ranked than me, I think? It's hard for me to tell what these ranks are. It seems to be stuck. I'll give it a few minutes. Oh, there we go. I think this is keepable. Got a removal, got a big threat, got a medium threat, got a ramp. Yeah, I think this is actually pretty... Of the dinosaur draws I've had, I think this is the best. Just start off with the tap land. The mana base feels pretty good. And go Drover the Mighty into probably Rip Draw Raptor, unless our opponent has something crazy. Hopefully he doesn't have removal on him. Just another tap land, so not looking like it. Okay. Rip Draw Raptor. Yops, yep. Then next turn, hopefully charging Monstrosaur attack through a bunch. I mean, if our opponent has a removal or something crazy, obviously that might not work out. But this is a 3-color deck. What is this madness? All right, all right. Burning Sun's Avatar could be good eventually. Very well might have like some kind of counter spell, but I'm gonna run this out. Oh, he has a counter. Alright, you got it. Well, let's look at to attacking at least. Brings in a land tapped, sure. Well, I think I'm going to commune with dinosaurs first, just see what I find. I might just do land, honestly. I can do land, or this guy. I don't think this guy's terribly good here. My land's good enough that I think I can just take a mountain and have it come into play. Actually, I'm not going to use it this turn anyway, so yeah, why not just get the tap land? And then play Burning Sun's Avatar next turn, probably, if I need to. Combat. Attacks. I mean, presumably he has something in his hand that he can use. Attack all. 2 attacks. It's gotta have a removal. I can't imagine what else it could be. 3 damage to him. Sure. Seems good. Damage goes to 12. End turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puts this one away from Burning Suns, although we'll probably get a land eventually. Alright, I guess that resolves, so I could Bolt Face instead, but I think that resolves because whatever one he doesn't take, I can use to kill him if I want to, and then if I can also just use Burning Sun's Avatar to kill him if I get the 6th mana. Would feel a little silly to use a Puncturing Blow on him, but that's fine. Yeah, that can resolve. Do I care about that? I think I'm just gonna go 3 damage at face. Alright. Well, that was not what I wanted. Let's combat. Attack all. Goes to 5. Play this guy. Let's put, maybe, can I put Monstrosaur on top? That guy has haste. It would be pretty brutal. Maybe I only have one of those in the deck. I actually don't know. I'm only at 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only at 5 mana, so I don't really want any of these 6 drops. Don't like that guy that much. I guess I could just put a 5/5 trample on top. Doesn't feel the worst. I guess I'll do that. Opponents at 5, they could certainly still stabilize. Damage there, short. Alright. Attack all. He blocks short. Get to draw another card. Seems fine. I got Puncturing Bullet back. I like all of these things. He definitely needs to kill probably Raging Swordtooth. Yeah, I can't imagine he's... If that's what he's doing, he must just be dead. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I'll say I can't imagine him not being dead. All right, sweet. Well, that guy had some really fancy looking ring too, and we still beat him. So, awesome. Now we got the 50 gold, we got a pack, and we got a mystery card. Mystery card it's a rare. I don't think it's an exciting rare, but it's a rare. Repeating Barrage. A colorless and 2 red sorcery. Repeating Barrage deals 3 damage to any target. If you did raid... if you've attacked this turn, you can pay 5 to return it from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, that's interesting. It feels not that good. Feels too slow, but it's kind of cool. I guess I opened the pack I got, huh? Yeah, let's open that pack. How about that pack? We got a wild uncommon. Silvergill Adept is pretty nice for Merfolk. I like this Dust Legion Zealot a lot, actually. I think he's a pretty good card. A few random things. What do we get for our rare? It's blue. Admiral's Orders. A colorless and 2 blue. Raid. If you attacked with a creature this turn, you may pay 1 blue rather than playing spell's mana cost. Counter target spell. Doesn't seem good to me, actually. Seems pretty bad just because there aren't that many times you're going to want to counter a spell on your own turn in like your second main phase, or I guess after attacking. So like it lets you counter a combat trick for 1 mana. It lets you counter a counter on one of your creatures for 1 mana, or like a removal spell, I guess. Doesn't seem ideal. Not sure this one's playable, but cool. Well, still got some nice cards. Getting my way up there, earning a little bit of gold. I think now that I've completed my daily for the day and gotten up to 10 on this, so I'm 10 to 15 for the week, probably makes sense to take a break. I'm going to maybe switch over to MTGO and see how that's going, play a couple practice games. Maybe I'll start a league. I'm not sure. I mean, nobody's really watching right now. It says one person's watching. I don't know if that's somebody else or if that's just me or what the deal there is, but either way, I'm gonna stream some Magic Online. Get rid of this weird looking interface. If somebody is watching, let me know how bad it looks in this frame. I used the one that came with that Wizards sent along with Magic Arena. They're like, here's an example setup. I was like, yeah, okay. All right, this is what I'm used to. Just the game taking up most of the screen. That's what I like. Yeah, let's play some Legacy. I know nothing about Legacy, so I'm just gonna be jamming some in the tournament practice. But I have Legacy Burn here. Maybe I'll update info. Trying Legacy Burn on MTGO. Yeah. So I played exactly 1 game of this so far in the Legacy free-to-play just jam game queues. We'll see how quickly this fills up too. It could be that they just don't, like, people don't join that often, so I have no clue what the wait time is. When I did it before, it was very short, but I'm not sure in general if it's that short. But played 1 game, and the 1 game I won, I think it was against Aloran. It was certainly against a deck that looked like Aloran, but I don't know if it was that or just some other deck that plays whatever it is, Cavern Harpy and Baleful Strix and all that stuff. But seemed like it might have been Aloran, but they never got to combo off. I beat them pretty easily game 1. Well, no, I think it was a little close game 1. But then game 2 I got trounced, and then game 3 I just had the totally nutty draw, and I just literally, I think I killed them completely on turn 3. Just took them to 0 life. I'll go first. I'll say hi. Good luck. Seems like a keepable hand. Let's keep. He said, you too. What a friendly guy. I think my plan is Wooded Foothills, Break It, Grim Lavamancer turn 1. mean, most of this other burn stuff we could wait a turn to do and it wouldn't be a big deal, so... Might as well get to thinning, putting out our threat. We can dump enough stuff in our graveyard that we can get this guy to tapping for 2 pretty quick. Oh, is it burn versus burn? Interesting. Now I gotta get the Monastery Sorcerer down and get in as much damage as I can. That's Lava Spike, and I guess I actually attack here, even though he's gonna kill Swiftspear maybe? What's he doing? He bolts the Swiftspear, interesting. Oh, that's fine. So it is burn versus burn. He was definitely, I think he was probably just worried about taking a bunch of damage from Swiftspear over the course of the next couple of turns. My opponent has Swiftspear of his own. Nice. Then he bolts Mirror or Lavamancer. He bolts Lavamancer. Alright, sure. So he gets in for 2. Can't pay the 2. Oh, it's Chain Lightning, not Lightning Bolt. My Chain Lightnings have a different different art. It's alright. Goes 17 short. Just gonna kill it now while he's tapped out. Could suspend a Rift Bolt, but I don't really see a reason to, so I'm just gonna pass. Hold up the bolt in case he has another Swiftspear type effect. I feel like this hurts him more than it hurts me, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. I guess I need to get down a creature of my own before, because he's going to be able to swing with that every turn. Yeah. I don't know. I probably have to kill it, but then it feels like a 5 damage burn spell on myself, but I think it's the right thing to do. Well, this is painful. Alright, sure. Yep. Well, I think he's winning this one right now, unless I top deck well. I get Searing Blaze. That doesn't seem too good here. Actually, turn off Auto Yield. I'm going to suspend a Rift Bolt. Searing Blaze could be good eventually, though. He needs to play a creature, and then I need to draw a land. Lava Spike's short. Rift Bolt coming down. Let's cast that here. So we're both at 12. Well, if he's gonna Lava Spike me, I'm gonna Lava Spike him. All right. And if I get a land, I have to hold it until he plays a creature, basically. That's the Swiftspear. And I could be giving him a target for his own Searing Blaze. But I'm going to start chipping in. Force him to kill my guy. I don't think there's a good reason not to. Opponent. Just passing again. And I have Fire Blast to do the last 4. Got a land. Don't want to play that until I have a target for Searing Blaze. So I'm just going to keep chipping in for 1. He goes to 7 short. He's got just nothing? Like, what is going on? Eidolon. Swift Spear. Yes. I love it. Man, we have him dead next turn if he doesn't have anything. I mean, I'm going to try. He just passes. Interesting. I mean, Price of Progress is really bad in this matchup. So, Searing Blaze. He has... He has something. He has Fire Blast. Targeting my guy? Okay, that seems okay. He's holding up a mana? Sure. So I must have another card in hand. This is going to resolve. It does. I mean... I'll Fire Blast him. Burn versus burn. Alright, what do we want in burn versus burn? What's actually good here? Not a lot. That's not good. I think, man, Price of Progress does nothing, so I need to put in things that are better than Price of Progress. I mean, Eidolon is nice because it's a creature. I don't think Pyrostatic Pillar does anything. I guess Sulfuric Vortex is the equivalent of a 2 damage burn spell. So I could play that. Oh, why do I have Deflecting Palms in here? Putting Deflecting Palms in isn't a bad idea, but then I need to run like one white source. Currently, I don't run any white sources. I just saw that somebody had it in their sideboard, so I stuck it in. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Even in Legacy, it's probably decent sometimes. Not good here, but not only not good, but I literally can't play it. I definitely can't play Price of Progress. I guess I play Searing Blood and Grim Lavamancer. Man, that feels bad. This is just not a good... I almost just want to run Relic and just... I don't know. Searing Blood feels pretty bad. It'll be fine. Searing Blood does have a bunch of targets. It's just I already have... He doesn't run that many creatures. He's like us. And then I already have a bunch of... Feels like we're a little heavy on land. I think I might keep it. We got a Fire Blast too. I think I would keep a 3-lander. So like I think I would keep this at 6. So I think it makes sense to keep this here. Breaks the Arid Mesa. Gets a mountain. Never would have guessed. He has a Goblin Guide. Alright. It's in. Well, if there's a land on top, at least I'll get it off the top. And on top I have a Monastery Swift Spear. Sure. Well, it'll make him be unsurprised with what I play this turn, I guess. Might be bad to break these early on in the burn matchup, but I want to thin my deck a little bit. Not holding this back on defense. Might as well just get in. One, two, three, four. Oh, he must have mulled once or something. Has another. His double Goblin Guide. Oh god, that's better than my double Swift Spear, I think. I mean, I can swing as if I... Yeah. Well, got a land. At least I got that out of the way. And the next thing is... Searing Blaze. Well, that's not the worst. I'll probably Searing Blaze one of his guys. I was gonna Swift Spear, but I think Searing Blaze is just gonna be better for me. Especially since I'm down to 13 off these Goblin Guides. Well, he only has one land, too. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play Wooded Foothills and then pass. That way, because Searing Blaze is instant speed. Right? Not crazy. Double check that I'm not crazy. Can't actually read it on this giant textless card. Oh yeah, it's instant speed. That's what I thought. No, I can make click it. Instant speed, yes. Alright, so yeah, I'm not going to attack here. What I'm going to do instead is hope that he doesn't have Burn for Monastery. And then that way I can use it as a blocker. And then I can Searing Spearman instant speed. Attacks. Okay. Chain Lightning. Do I want to draw Chain Lightning? I want to break this so that I can get a free land draw potentially. Not that the Chain Lightning's bad though. Alright, he breaks that, sure. That's fine. Not super relevant, but I don't know why he did that then. I mean, it made sense. He was gonna have to do it eventually, but all right, I'll just Searing Blaze. You got it. Doesn't really matter which one. Okay, I get Lava Spike. Sure. Well, not the best. How low can I get him? Well, let's play Swift Spear. It's Lava Spike. I'm gonna do 9 to him here. Lava Spike. Goes to 8. Man, it's so close. I really don't want to kill his Goblin Guide. It goes to 5. Man, yeah, this is a rough one. Man, maybe if I didn't... No, we'll see what happens. Maybe breaking all those fetch lands was not good for me. Any burn spell wins it for him? No, it doesn't. I'm at 7. He needs double burn spell, basically. Okay. He attacks in. Come on, burn spell on top. Lightning Bolt. That seems good. Alright. I'll take it. Hopefully he doesn't have 2 burn spells right here. Looks like he has something. That's fine. Tap 2. He must have something else. Grim Lavamancer, sure. Alright, I think I win. Burn spell to face. Well, the burn versus burn matchup. Fire Blast is just so brutal. It's too good. Man, I did not think I had a chance of winning that game. Got there anyway. Sweet. Yeah, especially after how that started with the double Goblin Guides rushing in at my face. I did not think there was even a slight chance, but guess I ended up getting there anyway. All right, good luck. Let's do it again. Seems keepable. No 1-drops is a little weird, but got a Searing Blaze to take out his 1-drop, potentially, his creature, potentially. Eidolon is good against, I think, a lot of the decks in the format, probably, if I can resolve it. I think Sulfuric Vortex could be good, too, and we do get to 3 mana, so... Oh! It's the mirror again! Oh, the price of progress is not good in the mirror. It passes... Oh, just a land. Hey, well, that's alright. Land go. Don't think we're going to beat another burn deck with this hand. Tournament practice. He has nothing interesting. Oh, he probably has his. Yeah, alright. Okay, draw. Goes to my main phase. Lay down Eidolon. Oh, he lets it go. Alright. Oh, he literally had nothing. That's super weird. Well, he got a Wooded Foothills. Sure, breaks it. And he Lava Spiked me turn 1, then played no spells. It's kind of on him to play into this a little bit. Browbeat. Okay, takes 2 damage. Yes, I will take 5 damage. Okay. I mean, the reason I took 5 damage there is I really only took 1 in my opinion. He spent a card for me to take 1 damage because he's taking 2 from this by not playing in anything that can defend it. Play down a Sulfuric Vortex, yeah. Takes 2, he goes to 13, so I'm currently lower on life, but I have the Recurring Threat in play. Most of these do at least 1 damage to him. Oh, he's green-red, interesting. So he's not just burn. That's super interesting. He's running Lava Spike, though. Runs Browbeat again. Goes to 11. Guess I don't want to right now. I guess that's fine. He can draw some cards. I'll let him draw 3. He can play his 3 mana. 3 mana draw 3 is pretty good. He's taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I got another 1 damage, I could kill him. Come on, Lightning Bolt. No. Oh, yeah, that could probably kill him. Well, let's see. Okay. Goes to 9. I'm gonna bolt in here. I'm gonna go to 6. He goes to 6 as well. I'm going to Chain Lightning him again. I guess I didn't need to because I could just let him die in his upkeep, so maybe this is going too dangerously low. All he has up is a Forest, though. Fire Blast to face to finish things off. Alright, so the reason I took the 5 on the first one is because I didn't think it was actually that bad a plan for me. I didn't want him drawing a ton of cards. The reason I took it on the second one is I didn't know I could kill him that turn, but I knew I could take him super low, and letting him take me super low was a pretty big risk. So he's running Browbeats of all things. That's really weird. I didn't see any non-basics, so I think I'm going to cut Price of Progress again, but he did look like it was a multicolored deck, so he probably should have been running non-basics. He showed me 0 creatures, so maybe even Searing Blaze is bad. Oh, I forgot to change this out. Grim Lavamancer feels good. Who's running green, not red? Well, let's put in some Pyrostatic Pillars, I guess, although maybe those are bad too. Another Sulfuric Vortex, I guess, just because I don't know what else is good. Maybe I just have to run the Searing Blazes. It's either that or the Relics, and I don't think those are good. Yeah. I guess I'll keep in the Searing Blazes. I mean, he might be running creatures. We just didn't see any. That doesn't mean he's not running them. I think he only played 2 spells total. Seems good enough. So I think this is a keep. And if he has a hand like last time, this could be very good. But yeah, I don't know what's normal for him. Okay, he plays land. I see, he plays a lot of effects like that. Sure, I'll take 4. Really good Lava Spike. Well, that card I like a lot. I'm just going to get the Monastery Swiftspear and get the beats going. Next turn, probably, I mean, it depends. I could Eidolon, but probably Lava Spike plus Rift Bolt. Makes Wooded Foothills for a mountain. Searing Blaze or something, or I don't know. Lightning Bolt's my guy, sure, and then plays Lava Spike, sure. That's both of those are totally fine. Running out of stuff in his hand is a smart thing, given that he knows I have things like Eidolons. Get a land. I play Swiftspear. I'm just gonna Lava Spike now. Yeah. So we're about even on life. He has slightly less cards than me, but doesn't necessarily mean very much. Up to 3 mana. He pays 3 mana. Browbeat. Alright. Yes, I will take 5 damage. You got it. Just a handful of Punisher effects. I guess it's not the worst. How low can I get him this turn? I don't think I can get him low enough. So I can either Rift Bolt, attack for 2, that would be 5 damage, you'd go to 8. This would be 4. I could lock him under not casting a spell as of next turn. I think that's my goal. Okay. We'll see. We'll see what he has. If he has another Browbeat, I definitely let him draw the 3 cards again. Well, it doesn't look like a Browbeat, only 2 mana. Sure, that's fine. Don't think that's super useful against me. I guess that does, the Bloodstained Mire does 2 damage to me. I can Lava Spike here. Then he's probably just going to block against my guy, I guess. Play Eidolon. Attack in. I think he probably has to block. And now I don't really have to cast a spell. It's up to him to cast spells. I'm going to play out this Bloodstained Mire, but not break it, I guess. I guess I don't really have to, but I think that's fine. Okay. Basically, in response to any spell he casts, I can just Fire Blast him. And he pretty much has to cast spells here. I guess if he has 4 mana spells, they could get around Eidolon, but otherwise, he's pretty dead. Unless he does something that puts down 2 creatures, I can also just attack next turn and kill him. I think I've got him locked. I mean, I could even cast this now and just keep him, like, but then he just, like, wouldn't play a spell, but then he might realize he's dead. He might not realize he's dead right now. So, partly wasting his time by making him think about it a little bit, but I wanted to be sure that I got to resolve this in response to whatever he did. Opponent has... He's casting something. He casts Fire Blast on my face. Oh, I see. Guess that does technically get around stuff. What else do you have? So I'm going to let my trigger resolve, so it goes to 3. So do I let him do this? I guess I let him do this. I think that's fine. Because he has 1 mana left and he's going to have to spend that 1 mana to cast a spell. And then I can Fire Blast in response. Lava Spike. Alright. I'll Fire Blast you in response. Right. Sweet, we got there. Man, I don't know what that deck was, but it was certainly an interesting one. Sent me a message. You won't let me look at the message you sent me, so we'll never know what it said. Hopefully he just said GG. Hopefully he didn't say, why the hell did you slow roll me, you jerk? Because that was certainly not my intention, but it did probably feel a little bit like that. Well, I'm going to host a new match. Keep rolling on the Legacy Bird. Oh, actually, no, I should... I'm going to leave match real quick. I need to edit the deck. And I need to either change my sideboard slightly. Where's Legacy? There it is. I was like, how far along can I get in building any of these? And it's like, no, I have like 4 cards from them. Yeah, either I need to take out the Deflecting Palm, which I think is reasonable, or I need to put in a white mana. I think taking them out is probably the right thing to do. And then what do I put in their place? I could put another relic. Would be fine. Legacy. What is good in Legacy Burn? Let me just Google Legacy Burn sideboard. How to sideboard with Legacy Burn. Introduction to Legacy Burn. Well, Ensnaring Bridge would be cool, but I don't have one. Elemental Blast, but I'm already running a few. Smash the Smithereens, Volcanic Fallout. I don't think I have that. What does Volcanic Fallout do? Is that one expensive? Rurik, Thar, Scab Clan. No, it's not instant. That's a creature. I do have a Scab Clan. Haste, Renown 1. Sure, we can run that. I can see that being okay. I don't know if I have Rurik Thar, but it feels weird that he would be in here. I think he's cheap. No, I don't have a copy. Yeah, I wonder if Tormod's Crypt is better than Relic in Legacy. I don't actually know. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Just because some of the decks are so fast. They really want the instant speed and not have to hold up mana. I'm not sure. Do I have another red Elemental Blast? I'm just gonna stick that in for now. Answer is I guess no. Oh no, it's up here. There it is. Yeah, let's run one more of that. Alright, alright. Let's jump into another match. We're against CB Steph. This hand to me looks unkeepable. I mean, it has two cards that I love in Fire Blast and a second copy of Fire Blast, but no lands is probably a mulligan. This one looks... I think this one's playable even though it's only a one-lander. A little awkward as we get up a little higher, but I think I'm going to keep it. Let's bottom that because we need land. Well, my short experience in Legacy has been playing against the Lauren once, playing against another burn deck once, and then playing against some very strange Browbeat deck. Oh my god, what is this? You play additional land on each of your turns. Exploration. Oh. I don't know what deck this is. Maybe it's lands? I don't know what deck this is, but I like it. Hey, we got a second land. All goes according to plan. Well, if I'm playing against lands, I don't know how good putting out a Goblin Guide is, but that's what I'm going to do. It's probably bad. It's probably the answer is probably you don't want to be playing Goblin Guide against the person who is probably running some kind of land stack. This is what I meant to say. Hey, what do you know? They had another land. So lucky. Such luck. Cycles, yeah. Well, Swift Spear, Lightning Bolt next turn probably, unless they play a creature, which... Oh, there's the Dark Depths. There's the Dark Depths. I feel like I'm going to get Dark Depths. Alright, well, I'm going to do my best until then, I guess. Play Monastery Swift Spear. No reason to play Lightning Bolt over Lava Spike here, so we'll just Lava Spike. And it's not the worst burn draw. I'm guessing there's another land on top. Land! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's casting a spell. Oh, no. Let's it go. Exploration. Oh, just another explanation. All right. That's fine. You can have a second copy of Exploration. Crop rotation. Oh, that's not good. So he's crop rotating and he's getting Thespian Stage. Oh, I called it. I know so much about Legacy. That's not true. I don't know that much about Legacy. Alright, yeah, you can do that. Seems pretty good. Put in a 2020 Flying Indestructible. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. How do I beat this deck? I think the answer is I probably don't. What's good? Smash the Smithereens doesn't really kill anything. He doesn't play any creatures, so Searing Blaze is bad. You can go up this, and can go up this. Doesn't really play any spells either, right? He's just almost all lands. I guess he plays a few spells. So maybe Pyrostatic Pillar is fine. Grim Lavamancer seems okay. Maybe I just run Relics. Like, I just can't think of what's good. Prize of Progress should be pretty good against him. Yeah, I don't think Pyrostatic Pillar is that good. Smash the Smithereens he didn't show me any targets for. I don't know this deck very well, so I don't know what it really runs. But I'm thinking these are all bad. These are definitely bad. These are all creature kills, basically. And I think the only creature he runs in his whole deck is the Merit Large, whatever the hell it's called, in 2020. And didn't see any blue spells to counter either. So let's try this again. All right. I mean, it's also indestructible, but what do I want to do? Grim Lavamancer, Monastery Swiftspear. Let's just go Swiftspear. I don't even know if I run out Grim Lavamancer next turn, or if I just go Chain Lightning Rift Bolt, try to get in as much damage as I can. Exploration turn 1 again, right into another land, seems good. Honestly, it's going to cost him a life. Eidolon of the Great Revels also is pretty bad against him, huh? Let's suspend this. Let's cast this here. Okay. Take him to 15. I think we're gonna be too slow again, probably, but I don't know for sure. Depends what he has. He has Thespian Stage. He has Ghost Quarters. None of those are what he needs yet. But if he has Crop Rotation, I think he just wins next turn again. I think he might just have had it both games. If he does, then there's not a whole lot you can do. Well, let's attack in. Okay, he breaks Windswept Teeth for... Alright, seems good. Let's cast Price of Progress. He's gonna Crop Rotation his... one of his non-basics, sure. Alright, so he probably just wins. Still. Can you Thespian Sage right away? It's only 2 mana. Yeah, you can. Alright. Then he only takes 4 here. Oh, and he got rid of that too. Alright. Yeah, he only takes 2. Alright, fair enough. He had it both games. GG. Well, not too much you can say there. I'm gonna try another one. I wouldn't mind playing against the same person even. I mean, it's a combo deck. If they get the combo on turn 2 or 3 both games, they're gonna get the combo on turn 2 or 3. Legacy's a fast format, I'll tell you. That was the motherfucker. That was a turn 3 2020 indestructible flying. That Lance deck looks sweet though. That looks like a really cool deck. Play Exploration turn 1 each game. Play Crop Rotation turn 3 each game. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's not what I meant to bring up. That's the one problem I have with Legacy is the matches definitely take longer than they do to start in like Modern, for instance. I think there's also a much smaller player pool. Like if you look at Legacy, there's like it's basically the games in the last 30 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Whereas I bet if I switched to Modern instead, yeah, probably 3 to 4 times as many, I'm guessing. Felt a little bit of lag. Did it start? Nope, nobody joined. Well, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes and see what happens. If nobody joins in the next minute or two, I might switch over and just play something Modern, just because Modern's a lot easier to, like I said, a lot easier to find matches for. While I'm waiting, I'll look through these cards I have here. So exciting! I'm working on putting together a Modern Eldrazi and Taxes deck because I had most of it, and I was missing the Aether Vials, and I feel like they're gonna go up if I don't buy them soon, just because I mean, they dipped a little bit from the Iconic Masters printing, and I feel like they're going back up. So got 4 here. I can only see 3, but that's because 2 of them are in the same penny sleeve. Then Ghost Quarters, some Eldrazi Temples, those I had from before. I was running like a blue-white Eldrazi Blink deck that was pretty casual that I like a lot, but I don't think it's very good. Man, nobody's joining. What's going on? Then I think I have like 4 Caves of Coelios and 3 Shambling Events. All right. I'll give it until 9:50. That's 45 seconds. If nobody joins in the next 45 seconds, I'm moving to Modern and playing something. Just because I'm impatient. And because I have 4 people watching, and I don't think the 4 people watching want to see... Oh, somebody joined! Looks like somebody joined. Yes! Sweet. Perfect. Right on time. I will say hello. Good luck. It is Timsus. This looks like a hand. Seems capable. Hey, Last Raven, how are you doing tonight? Opponent went to 6. We got to keep it 7. I think I'm probably double Swift Spearing before I bother Goblin Guiding, but I don't know. It might depend a little bit what my opponent is, too. Blue mana. Interesting. Deathrite Shaman. Oh. I could just turn 1 Bolt that. That wouldn't be the worst either. I actually probably should. I don't want him getting ahead on Deathrites. Well, Price of Progress feels like it could be good in the matchup. Break for red. Yeah, I'm just going to Bolt that. Seems problematic. Flooded Strand breaks it. What does my opponent have? Price of Progress keeps looking better. Oh, Baleful Strix isn't the worst. He gets to draw a card off that too. Interesting. Well, let's do this. I could run out Eidolon. I don't hate that idea, but I think I'm going to Swift Spear attack. He wants to block one with Sphinx. I think that's okay. Or Strix, rather. I think that's okay. He does. So for a burn deck, we're not doing a whole lot of damage to him yet. I do think the Eidolon will be good, but taking us a little while to get there. Thoughtseize. Oh, probably takes Price of Progress, I would think, but I don't know. A lot of cards that could be good against him. This is currently a 6 damage burn spell because it's 2 damage equal for each non-basic he has, and he has 3 non-basics, so... Yep, he took the Price of Progress as I expected. I get a Lava Spike. I think I'm going to Goblin Guide and see what he does. He lets it go. I'm going to Lava Spike. Okay, well now we're at least playing like a burn deck. He's down to 9 here. He might have like a Bolt or something on one of my guys. I don't know. Yeah, this is Legacy, so they can play crazy things like Deathrite Shaman. He thought for a long time before deciding not to do anything, so I feel like he has something. He gets to draw another land. Well, we don't have a Price of Progress anymore, so that's not as good for us as it might have been. Snapcaster, sure. I'm assuming just to block something. Keep him from going too low. Yep, just trades with a Goblin Guide. It's fine. Alright. Kind of glad that trade happened. Did save him a little bit of life, but... Oh, well, that's pretty good. I could do 4 damage to him here, but I don't think it's worth it. That is a very good draw, though. Wow, that's a rough one. Alright, I think we might lose. Hymn to Turok's a good card. I'm going to put this out just so that I don't have to discard it. Given that I drew a land, it's quite possible... Okay, he just bolts, sure. Given that I drew a land, it's quite possible I should have used the Fire Blast before I discarded it, but couldn't have known. I mean, I can do that instant speed, so I guess I pass. Wait for him to, like, tap out or something. Another land. Oh, it's also another... Yeah, I don't think I'm in a rush to play Price of Progress here. Well, now I should play it. I'll probably play it at his end step and then play a second one. And if he doesn't have Counterspell, he loses, but he probably has a Counterspell. Or if he ever taps out, I can play one and then the other. He hasn't shown me any Counterspells, but I'm assuming he has them. I mean, I'm going to play it. It's going to do 2 damage to me, too, because I didn't break my Wooded Foothills. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brainstorms, sure. Brainstorm's looking for a Counterspell. Forcible, I assume. Seems good. Goes to 1 card. Okay, I guess draw for turn. Well, I'm going to play Goblin Guide first. I guess I'll attack in, and then I'll Price of Progress. He's getting another land. Okay, that seems good. Okay, he breaks that. Okay, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Price of Progress got there. Sweet. Alright, 1 game 1 against this control deck. They didn't show us a lot of creatures, though they did show us a couple. They do seem like they run a lot of cheap spells, so I think things like Sulfuric Vortex and Pyrostatic Pillar might be good enough against them. Definitely want our Red Elemental Blasts in. I can see Grim Lavamancer being okay. What's not good? I think Searing Blaze is not good. They did not show us a lot of creatures. They did show us 1 or 2, but I still just don't think it's the right card to be running. Well, I could run, if I run these 5, I mean, Pyrostatic Pillar is not necessary in the matchup, certainly. And that's mostly for the Storm matchup. It's just, it feels good anytime that like our opponent is going to be playing a ton of cheap spells, which seemed like that opponent's MO. That opponent certainly did play a bunch of cheap spells. We got one slot to play with. Lavamancer would be fine. Pyrostatic Pillar would be fine. Relic even would be fine, given that he has like Snapcaster Mage. Not that it would be very good though. Could put in the Scab Clan Berserker. Whenever a creature plays a, whenever an opponent plays a non-creature spell, if it's renowned, it deals 2 damage to that player. It's pretty funny. I don't know if it's good. They do have some creatures, and those creatures do block. I'm just gonna put another Lavamancer, I think. I don't think I need Pyrostatic Pillar. Sweet, so that was game 1. I actually don't know what their deck is, technically. I mean, they're going to know not to get as many non-basics as they did before, I presume, but I still think this is keepable. Seems very good in the matchup, because he's got to be playing a ton of lands, and I don't think he can change his mana base all that much. Scolding Tarn, sure. Sulfuric Vortex, not a bad one. Goblin Guide. Get in. What do I flip? Cracks his Scolding Tarn, short, and he does get a non-basic, so not the worst. Oh, he brainstorms to put a land on top of his deck to allow my Goblin Guy to give him a free draw. Definitely a smart play. Makes sense why he broke then. I was like, why did he break his Scolding Tarn like before he got to see whether there was a land or not or whatever. But yeah, this is a smart play. Basically, you can put land on top of your deck and then you just get to draw it for free. So turns this into like a draw 2 basically. All right. Breaks Polluted Delta, gets Volcanic Island, short. Kills my guy. No, it's not good, but not the end of the world. Death Knight Shaman, sure. Well, that's a little annoying. Got a Lava Spike. I think I'm doing land, pass, and then probably Price of Progress on his turn. But that Deathrite Shaman could get out of hand if I don't find an answer for it. They are pretty powerful. You can use it to ramp if you want, so you can use it to gain 2 life repeatedly, and you can also use it to exile instants and sorceries. This will keep him from being able to, well, let's see. Let's Price of Progress, deal 6 to him if he doesn't counter it. He Fluster Storms it, okay. So he does counter it, seems fine. Nope, can't counter it. Draw for turn. Wooded Foothills, let's break it. So my options are I can either Price of Progress or Sulfuric Vortex. I think I tried a Sulfuric here, he might have another counter. Nope, apparently not. So Sulfuric Vortex down. At the beginning of each player's upkeep deals 2 damage. Players can't gain life. Not being able to gain life is pretty big for me, especially with the Deathrite on the field. Probably just exile something to do damage to me, maybe. No, it does it for mana, it looks like. Alright. Instant speed spell of some kind? Abrupt Decay, sure. Oh, makes sense. Makes that a lot worse. Fair enough. He lets it go back to my turn, sure. I'm gonna Lava Spike here. Okay. Last turn. Keep up Price of Progress plus Lightning Bolt. Not sure whether I should Lightning Bolt the Deathrite Shaman. Gains 2 life. So I guess he can do that a couple times. No, I guess that's the only one he can do. It's the only creature in there, right? Yes, you do creatures to gain life, is that right? Yeah, that's the only one you can do to gain life, so alright. That's not the worst. Okay. I'll let that go. And I don't think I do Bolt him here. I think it's okay if he wants to use him to revamp or deal damage to me. As long as he's not gaining life, I'm okay with that right now. Okay. Gets in for 1. Interesting. So he's not even trying to ramp or do anything else. Plays this, right? Price of Progress. Force of Will, short. Let's break this. Get Bolt. So I can only do 6 with Price of Progress. I guess he's going to... I probably just Bolt that right away. Does draw him a second card, but I think it's too good to leave him play. Yeah, let's just Bolt it. I don't think it's worth dealing with. Maybe that's incorrect. I guess it's also bad because now he can eat it with Deathrite. Yeah, that was probably incorrect. Well, Eidolon's not the worst. I could play Price of Progress first, but I think I'm going to smash Eidolon down. I think I'm just going to wait on Price of Progress. I mean, he might play another land. Doesn't really get him close to dead right now. I love Sulfuric Vortex so much. I was so sad when he killed it. So that's like one of my favorite cube cards. It lived such a short life and such a painful death. Okay, taps mana. Strix, sure, that's fine. Takes 2 damage. Let's draw a card, seems pretty good. Got a land, yep. Alright. I could price here, it would do 8 to him. Let's just wait a minute. That's fine. I'll attack with Monastery Soul Spirit and see what he does. If he just wants to trade with Strix, that's fine. If he blocks with Deathrite Shaman, I can pump it with Price of Progress. Nope, blocks with Strix. Alright, I'll just let that trade. That clears the way for my Eidolon to attack later. He's gonna have to like gain. Well, that did 2 life, right? He's gonna have gain 2 life for a while now, though. If it wants, I guess that's the downside. Yeah, I probably should have. Probably should have put in Graveyard Hate, I guess. Deathrite Shaman plus anyways running at some number of Snapcaster mages too. Playing something here. Jace seems pretty good. Looks at the top of my library to make sure I'm not getting something that'll hurt him too much. Did he leave it on top or did he put it to the bottom? Puts a card on the bottom of my library. Too scary. Alright, well I don't think there's too much I can do that would, let's see what I draw. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna attack first. Attack his face. Takes it. Okay. I'm gonna cast Price of Progress now, I think. He has another Force Will, goes to 8, gets rid of the last 2 cards. I mean, pretty good. Suspend a Rift Bolt, pass turn. Gains 2 life. Alright, well, he had multiple Force of Wills that probably will win him this game. It seems likely at this point. I think he needed, is that 3 Force of Wills so far? Maybe just 2. Maybe just 2 Force of Wills, but yeah. Those 2 Force of Wills were clutch. He was not winning the game without those. I mean, that Price of Progress would have been for 10. Would have been so good. Oh well, what are you going to do? Turn start creature, sure. Does he have a discard or something? Nope, just a ponder. Oh, he just wants to use some of the cards in his hand, I guess. Seems okay. I guess this also saves him not only the 2 damage from wanting to ponder, but also the 2 damage from me attacking in next turn. He gets to ponder a second time. Okay, he found the discard spell. Seems good. Okay, now I mean, I think I go after Death Right, which doesn't feel good, but, like, I don't think there's any other choice at this point, just because 10 burn is way too much. He's just going to gain 2 life, I think. Yep, that's fine. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I turned off. Well, it didn't matter. I auto-yielded to the end of my turn, but I drew a land anyway. Oh, did he auto-yield to the end of his turn, too? Do I care about forwarding that to Jace? Let's just go face. Don't think we're winning this one. Very grindy though. Got a active Jace on board. What is this? Modern? Who plays Jace the Mind Sculptor in Legacy, am I right? That's a modern card. Now, why didn't I get into modern a couple months earlier? Could have bought all the Jaces. Alright. Alright. I'm going to concede. I've seen enough. He forced my 2 important spells that would have won me the game. Do I change anything? I think I bring in the relics. He was doing enough with his graveyard that it feels like they would have been good. The problem is, like, what do you go down against him? Grim Lava Master does kill most of his creatures as a repeated threat. None of this stuff seems bad. I guess Red Elemental Blast would have been great. Target blue spell. Pretty much all of his spells are blue. Price of Progress was amazing. Eidolon was only okay, but it was at least okay. Man, maybe I just don't have room for the relics. I don't even know what I would go down. I think I just don't play the relics, and I just got to make sure I kill the Death Rights. If he gets a Death Right on turn 1 and I don't have a way to kill it, I'm in trouble. Well, the old No-Lander. And then into No-Lander number 2. And these are very good hands. Like, I have a lot of the cards I want to see, like Red Elemental Blast and Price of Progress, but not going to keep a 0-lander. I will keep a 1-lander, though. And I think I'll put it on top, even though all of our cards are currently only 1 mana cards. I'm going to play that and pass. That way if he plays Deathrite, I can vault it. If he plays a blue spell, I could theoretically blast it with Elemental Blast. Sure. Maybe Rift Ball would have been better. I'm not sure. Land. Spend a Rift Ball. I'm just going to pass turn. Hold up the Elemental Blast in case I need it. Given that he's at 6 cards and we're at 2, I don't feel good though. I think this might be a loss. We need some kind of nutty draws off the top, I think, to pull this out. Is this him? Well, Max punished. All right, fair enough. I didn't know he played it, so that was probably just bad by me not to just play out the bolt. I was definitely more scared of his blue spells, and I feel like I should have been, but this is almost like a concede at this point. We mulled to 5 and kept a bad 5 basically. Was it 5 or was it 4? I don't remember. I think it was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it must have been 4 because we've only played that many things. Oh no, we have one in exile. Oh, that's right. Yep, sure. Sure, Deathrite, Shaman. I mean, yeah, if we didn't start down by 3 cards, I think it wouldn't be that big a deal, but given that we did, I think we just, there's no coming back from this one. Yes, Force of Will. He Force of Wills my kill on his Deathrite. Wow. Alright, you got it. What did he exile to Force of Will? Oh, just a Brainstorm. I guess that's fine. But yeah, I'm impressed with that one. I would not have thought he would would not have thought he would have Force of Will that. Does not necessarily seem worth it to me. Deathrite, sure. Alright. Get off the top. Chain Lightning. No. Chain Lightning here. Yeah, I'll lose a couple life. That's fine. Let's go. Attack. Snapcaster? Nope, nothing. All right. Said he was paying prices or something for a second there. Goes to 12. Seems good. Jace is still pretty scary on this board. He gets to gain 2 life by eating his buddy. Makes up for the fact that I attacked him for 2. Opponent just passes short. Going to attack again. Well, as much as I thought this was totally over, I guess it's not over yet. He runs enough discard that I'm going to play the Mountain down. I also do have some 3-drops. I don't have Searing Blazes in the deck anymore because it doesn't run that many creatures, so I think that's still the right thing to do. Well, he's holding steady on life. As much as I said I thought we had no chance in this game, I mean, we're definitely not playing it like a burn deck, but we're not totally out of it yet. Getting a couple swings with Eidolon, have my opponent have a lot of 1-drops in hand that he's not playing, so he doesn't want to play them into the Eidolon, and then suddenly you Price of Progress for 6 or something, and they just die. Don't think it's likely, but I would never say never either. I think Price of Progress I keep in hand and wait. Just takes it, sure. Goes 12. Waiting on Price of Progress because 2 reasons. 1, he could put down more lands. Okay. Deals 2 damage to me. And And 2, I'd rather him tap out before I play it, just because that eliminates some of the spells he could play. Into Turok. Alright, you got it. I'll price of progress. Then you will Flusterstorm my price of progress short. So, not the best exchange for me, although my opponent does lose 4 life there total. I mean, obviously it would have been way better if I can pay for 1 Flusterstorm, but I can't pay for all of them, so I'm going to say no. Okay. Okay. And I lose 2, and then my opponent loses 2. Boom. Alright. Opponent is down to 8. This card didn't do a lot. He plays an extra land, short. Okay, I get another price of progress. Nope. I don't know if I play that or not. I guess I do. I don't think there's a good reason not to. Although it doesn't really do anything, because I don't think I have anything that in my deck that costs more than 3. The only reason to keep it in hand is to make my opponent like feel like discard is good against me. Is that a useful thing? Or is it better just to have the extra land? I guess the disadvantage is if he plays Jace, like top decks Jace, then bounces my guy, and I can't replay my guy and play whatever I draw for turn. Alright, I'm convinced. I don't think the chance that he wastes a discard on me is worth the not playing the land and not being able to play my 2 guys the next turn if he gets a Jace and bounces. He only has 3 cards in hand. And pretty much, I mean, I'm going to keep attacking in for 2, and then any card he draws. Okay, that one is pretty good. Because that keeps me from going in with my Eidolon for a little while. Come on, Fire Blast off the top. No, another land. Okay, this one I really have no reason to play, so I'm just going to pass. If he plays Jace, I'm in a lot of trouble. Almost anything else just puts him dead to any burn spell, so that's the risk he's playing with, I feel like. Can't really attack in with Leovold right now. What do I get? Another land. Alright, I'll play out a land, I guess. Let's pass. Well, we've had land draws for 3 turns in a row now, which is not the best, but that's alright. My opponent doesn't seem to be doing that well either, although he must not be getting lands. He must just be getting things he doesn't want to play into Eidolon. Which is also understandable. Well, he plays the Strix, goes to 2. Alright. Let's draw a card. That's the nice part about that. He must have gotten like a Force of Will or something, is my only thought, because why else would he... He's got to just have Force of Will. Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm getting to the point where I'm just going to break these fetches to thin my deck, which doesn't feel good, but it is what it is. Breaks it, goes to 1. Now Force of Will would kill him too. He's really betting that I just have nothing, huh? Needs price of progress out, deals 2 damage to me, short. No attacks, nothing. Alright. I will pay a life, break this. The mountain. I'm gonna go to 10, just break all these to get mountains so that there's just not that many lands left in my deck. Alright, I get. Oh my god. Alright, sure. I think that's at least the 4th turn in a row. I don't run a lot of lands. Alright, well, pass. Let's go to 8 or something. Sure. I believe. All right, well, I'll take that. Go to 5. Could go to 4 and still be okay. I'm gonna keep myself at 5. Big draw. You're kidding me. What? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many lanes do I run? I do run 19, I guess. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, yep, pass. Now I'm not sure we can actually win, because now I actually have to block. In fact, I think I just lose no matter what now. Yep, no, I just lose. Oh, GG's. Wow. I don't know. He attacks all. I have to block here. And then he just activates Deathray Shaman. Oh, what are you going to do? He passes, sure. Alright, I'm going to concede. Oh, I can't bring up chat. It's such a weird bug that you can't bring up chat. Hopefully I didn't seem too salty there at the end. That was just like, oh my god. I run so much burn. I don't know how I got that many lands in a row. It was crazy. Crazy. Alright, I'm in again. I'm in for another one. I mean, we mulled to 4 that game, and it still kept it super, super close. Oh, I think it's the same guy. Alright, that's fine. So probably the same matchup then. I mean, unless he decided to switch it up. Let's keep. Well, assuming it's the same matchup, I'm actually going to start by suspending a Rift Bolt in case he plays turn 1 Deathrite. Nope, just a Delver of Secrets. Do I kill Delver or do I just go face? So, yeah, I'll just kill Delver, that's fine. You got it. Good stuff. Oh, no. Max punished, then I draw Searing Blaze. Alright. Break. This. So, same guy, different deck, I think. Oop, suspended. Maybe I shouldn't have bothered with the Delver, especially off a like he wouldn't needed a blind flip. I probably could have waited a turn. Oh well, that's all right. Rainstorm short. What does he have? Just a basic mountain. Interesting. Grim Lava Mancer, that's fine. Alright. Let's go face. Lots of lands again. Okay. Unfortunately, Price of Progress looks pretty bad against the mono basic lands deck. I feel like this is a guy who just played against us and just got kind of wrecked by Price of Progress when we had it. So he's like intentionally not playing it. Alright, pass turn. Breaks. Another basic, short. Short, that's fine. Yep, makes sense. Yeah, super weird to be running all basics in this deck. Well, let's play Goblin Guide and get in. Does he have like Counterspell or something? Nope, apparently not. Just draw a card. He has Blue Delta short. Goes to 7, yep. Legacy's pretty fun. It's not that different than Modern, so I got a Lightning Bolt. Seems good. Yeah, I knew he was drawing that, didn't I? No, he drew the... Well, no, he blew the Delta off this guy. I mean, this looks a lot like a Modern match in a lot of ways. There is some higher power level stuff. Like, one of the decks I lost to when I was playing earlier was I think it's called Lands. And basically, they run almost all land cards, just a few non-land spells. And then they run a... combo with Dark Depths that lets you put Merit Liege, which is the 2020 Indestructible, in play really fast. And they got really lucky on their draw, I think. They played Exploration turn 1 into Crop Rotation turn 3, turn 2 even, I think, into Merit Liege turn and Swing turn 3. So it's like pretty good stuff from that. So definitely a little faster, but I'd say in general very similar. Opponent is thinking a lot about this. Eidolon of the Great Revels. Maybe he has a counter spell that he's considering using. He does. He Force of Wills it. What does he exile? Exiles second Force of Will. Sure. So I do not get that to resolve, and then he passes turn. I know he has a Polluted Delta in hand that he's not willing to play out. My secret suspicion is that I think this is the guy that just played against us, and I think he just knows about the Price of Progresses I run. This should be lethal, right? No, this is 6. I get a 1. Not technically lethal, but pretty close. Still sandbagging the land. Nope. Yep, still sandbagging the land. Got nothing else to play. Sure. I get a 3rd Price of Progress. All right, you got it. All right. Well, I guess I think the Price of Progress is out. Searing Blood is quite good in this matchup. Pyrostatic Pillar is probably all right. Does run blue stuff. Red Elemental Blast isn't the worst. I'm not sure it's... I mean, it does counter a... I think Grim Lavamancer is definitely in. I think one of these is probably good. Is there anything else that's just bad here? Sulfuric Vortex feels fine. I don't know how much life gain he has, but still just does 2 damage a turn. I think I run it back like this. That's awesome. What if you don't mind me asking, what modern decks have you built that I did videos of? And did you build them like online, or did you build them in like paper? I'm gonna go first. This is a little bit land heavy. Let's mulligan. All right, this is closer. I built a couple of the ones I did online in paper, but only like 1 or 2. Like I don't know if you've seen the green white life gain one. I did that one in paper. Oh yeah, Mono Red Burn's really good, and so is Goblins for that matter. Those are both super good decks. Yeah, I think we can top that. I think that's pretty good against him. All right, Swiss Spear, get in. He Force of Wills my Swiss Spear, pitching a Gitaxian Probe. Sure. Wow, that's an aggressive Force of Will. I mean, Swiss Spear ain't that good. I guess maybe he just doesn't have an answer to it. Delver, sure. I'm going to Searing Blaze here just because I can. Just because well, mostly because I don't know when I'm going to get another land trigger. Seems like it'd be pretty good against him. Does he have a second force? He has a daze. Alright. Can't pay for daze. You got it. And he had a card on top. Wow. That's good. Good beats, good beats. Okay. Kill this. Brainstorm, sure. You know, force it. That would be pretty funny. Oh, let's go. Suspend Rift Bolt, pass turn. Young Pyromancer, alright. He has Gataxian Probe, so I guess he just uses that. Seems fine. So I got a 1/1 out of the deal. I guess that's good for him. Cast that here. Get rid of his Young Pyromancer. Just not worth it for me to deal with. And I will throw down my Eidolon, pass turn. Even though it'll make my 2 spells hurt me, I think it'll overall hurt him more than me. Surprised he's up on cards on me, I guess. So he kills my guy, takes 2 damage to himself, seems fine. Alright, sure, I get. He's got to stop in my upkeep and he's waiting. Alright, got a land. Not the best. Let's suspend a Rift Bolt and pass. Gonna try to not crack this land if I don't have to. We're both at 15, pretty close. He has 1 card up on me, which I'm surprised about only because of the Force of Will. And otherwise, everything's been trading 1 for 1, I thought. But I thought it'd be 1 card down on me. But it's alright. Which one of those 2 is your favorite? Goblins or Mono Red Burn? Breaks goes to 14. Sure. Ponders seems fine. Yeah, I'll just kill this. That's fine. It's to begin with an elemental token for a little while. I think I bolt face here. I don't think the elemental token is worth 3 damage. I mean, it might end up doing 3 damage to me over the course of enough turns, but it doesn't seem necessarily like that will happen. I don't think it's worth, yeah. Don't think it's worth wasting 3 damage on for sure. Alright, let's do 3 damage here. I'll get another land. Well, that's not the best. Alright, pass turn. Gotta draw some non-lands here. Maybe I should have even kept that one in hand. Yeah. Yep. Guess I'll choose him. Okay. Chain Lightning didn't end up being that good there just because I had enough to copy it. I like this guy quite a bit. Can do 2 damage forever with him, basically. But he just has the bolt, sure. Well, he's definitely drawn a little better than me here. Not that much better, but I drew a little extra land. And I'm going to jam him. I have Eidolon again. Unless he has a counter spell, it's pretty good here. If he wants to remove it, he has to take 2 life. Plus, it can kill the elemental token. We can start swinging into him. Could really use like a Fire Blast or something to just nug him for 4, I think. Oh, he just had another Lightning Bolt. Oh, sometimes that happens. Opponent's drawing super well. Goblin Guide, sure. Getting for 2. Oh, he's got one of those coming up. Sure. Goes to 4. Maybe he has more burn in hand. If that's all he has, I still get an attack next turn. Maybe he's just going to leave the elemental back to block. He probably is. Alright, seems good. Come on, Fire Blast off the top. Nope. Close. Still think I'm going to get in, even if, he's got a Delver on top, sure. So he loses his elemental. Presumably he exiles 2 and kills my guy there. I'm just going to Lava Spike. Make it so he can't break fetch lands. Make it so any spell I top deck is lethal if he doesn't have a counter. Well, I mean, I'm going to try. Hey, we got there. Wow, I did not think we were winning that one. That was looking rough for a little while. Did I learn anything that made me want to change anything? Not really. We definitely want lots of removal for his creatures, but that's kind of how we built it. Yeah, I agree. Burn does have the issue where it's a little like... I think there is a lot of like trickiness to Burn, where it's like you do have to know when to go face and when to go at creatures and how to like balance your kind of how you're playing the game out a little bit, but not quite as like interesting immediate choices as like board level combat. Like, do I attack? Do I block? How? Things like that. Gets in with the Swift Spear, sure. It's me for 1. I think I'll get in my Goblin guy and hit him for 2. Mostly doing that because I figure I want a Searing Blaze next turn anyway, so that's better to use as a creature removal if he doesn't play a second creature. Which he probably won't. He'll probably just bring this guy up to... He might even bolt my Goblin Guide, I wouldn't be surprised. Chain Lightning, yeah, he does. Alright, seems good. Don't have the 2 to pay this time around. Alright, so he gets in for 3. My turn. I'm gonna land. Searing Blaze. Get rid of that guy. Get that guy out of here. Alright. Well, Young Pyromancer's scary. Does he actually have anything to play with it? No. Alright. Let's Chain Lightning here. I guess he could force if he has Force of Will. Nope, he doesn't. And then I have to decide whether I want to run out 2 burn spells or whether I want to play down Eidolon. He has 4 cards in hand. 2 burn spells is a lot of damage to him, and I don't really want to play them after Eidolon, but he's probably just going to use removal on Eidolon, honestly. I'm going to wait till next turn. I'm going to suspend 2 Rift Bolts and pass. Then next turn, Bolt plus Eidolon probably. Because that takes him to like 5 life too. Makes it pretty tough. Alright, seems good. Coming down. Yeah. Well, let's cast the first one here. Alright. Yep. Cast the second one here. Draw for turn. I'm going to Bolt. Face. Maybe I should have just kept Bolt in hand even just in case he has another Young Pyromancer type threat. Plays Chain Lightning. I don't have the mana to pay back. Yep. So did just end up being a basically removal spell, but I definitely have the life advantage right now. he has a few more cards than me, so it's gonna be close. I need to top deck pretty well. That's the opposite of top decking well. I'm gonna play one down because I can leave one in hand for a Searing Blaze eventually. Yeah, Elves is always a tricky deck. Elves is pretty good. I wouldn't think Death Shadow would be that bad against Burn or Goblins, but I don't know. In fact, definitely feels like it could just be too fast, just because it's kind of like a super fast combo deck. Well, try to Searing Blaze them. That'll do 2 damage to the creature and 3 to him. He Force of Wills, sure. That way he doesn't lose any more life. Yeah, well, he still goes to 5, but... That was a good top deck. He had the Force, he exiled something. What did he exile? The Taxian Probe? Sure. It's in for 1. Yep, seems good. This draw a couple cards also seems pretty good for him. Yeah, I don't know why he did that there. He gave up the match after doing that. It's like he Chain Lightning me, but I could copy it. I mean, he still might have had it. Yeah, I mean, if I kept drawing lands, I would have gotten a Chain Lightning eventually. I probably would have had him. That was definitely the wrong thing for him to do. Sweet. Well, we managed to win that one, even though we lost the earlier one. So that felt good-ish. I wish I had other Legacy decks to play. This is the only one I have, unfortunately. I could play like Modern Burn. Maybe I'll play a match of that real quick. I haven't played any Modern yet tonight. I think I have it just pinned towards the top. I've decided to start putting exclamation points by decks that I have kind of like pinned that I've been playing recently. If any of you guys want to see any of these decks in particular, let me know. I could play whatever. But I think I'm going to jam Burn first. And if you guys want to see something else, let me know. Not in a league or anything right now. I probably should play a league at some point with Burn. But I don't know. Until I played a deck a little while, I'm not super comfortable running things through leagues. But I think Burn I probably could pretty reasonably. Let's keep this one. Not the best Burn hand I've ever seen, but I think it's fine. We're going to need a white... We're going to need a Sacred Foundry anyway. I'm just going to grab that untapped here. I guess maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should wait to see if I drew one, but I think that's fine. Let's just Lava Spike. Our opponent will never guess what deck we're playing. I should have said already. Hi, good luck. Oh, we're against Affinity. Interesting. Oh, nope. What? Oh, probably Ironworks? Well, with Ironworks combo, the Searing Blaze is going to be terrible. Let's just pass. Probably Borrow's Charm, end of turn. This has got to be Ironworks. Yeah, I think that's what it is. If he has a good hand, definitely just too fast for us to burn him out, especially with the kind of draw we got without the repeating damage. Let's break. I think I just get Mountain here. Oh, this needs to be white. 4 damage to player. Boop. Alright, I draw. Land actually wouldn't be terrible. Is it better to Lavamancer plus Lightning Bolt or hold up this? I think Lavamancer plus Lightning Bolt is going to be more damage in the long run, and I'm not killing him this turn anyway, so let's do that. Okay, just going to break his eggs and start drawing. Maybe Ancient Stirrings. Yep, Ancient Stirrings. He finds Sanctum of Yujin. That's an interesting one to find off of it. I don't know what that even does for him in the deck. Maybe he plays Ulamog or something. Not Ulamog, Emrakul or something. He plays another Ancient Stirring. So he's probably looking for Clock Clan Ironworks, and he's just digging really deep for it, is my guess. Like, this was probably just kind of a miss. Mirror Battlesphere. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's not what I think he is. Another star. Well, at least Mirror Battlesphere will give me a target for my Searing Blaze eventually. Do I get a land? If I don't get a land... Okay, that's interesting. I could get more repeated damage out, or I could do 4 damage this turn. I guess I would do 5 total, because I would do this plus this. Man, I'm a sucker for repeated damage. I probably should use this guy's 2 ability. I have so much in my graveyard. That way I do 3 damage this turn, which would be the same as casting the Lightning Helix, basically. I guess I would have done 4, because I would have been able to attack that still. Okay, he has Ironworks. That's my assumption. He has it. He just had it in hand the whole time. Never didn't have it. Seems pretty good. Probably breaks Star and this right away. Might break more. Well, we'll see. We'll see if he can combo me off. He can definitely put out a Mirror Battlesphere at very least. But fortunately, I can't F6 because I'm probably going to use Grim Lavamancer here. So he's going to have to show me... Okay, Chalice for 0. Oh, just to eat it? Sure. 6. Scrap Trawler, sure. Like, oh, he's just still trying to figure it out. All right. I mean, I'm going to try to kill the Scrap Trawler. Not that that helps very much, but I don't want that on the field. He doesn't have anything, yeah. He's going to sack another thing while it's out. That's fine. I'm just going to give him another trigger. It's also fine. Still think that's right to force it to be cleared. Doesn't feel great, but I think it's okay. Now I can F6. Now I can F6 and see what he does. This is a pretty cool combo deck. I like this deck a lot. Probably a little annoying to play against just in terms of like how much sitting around and waiting you have to do. Like he probably still just has us dead, but I won't know for a little while. Gluttonous Crane, he reveals. Pirate Spellbomb seems fine. Don't think he's shown me a loop yet. I mean, I think this is part of a loop, but he hasn't shown it to me. So he's got 2 more draws on board. He found another Scrap Trawler. I think that puts him pretty close to not being able to lose. Alright, I think I'll save him the trouble and just scoop. I think the second Scrap Trawler is going to make it. Well, yeah, let's see. Off of this, he presumably just gets... Well, I'll wait and see. He gets Emrakul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... He's been returning a bunch of Scrap Trawler. I believe it. I'm going to take his word for it. I think he does that, then eventually he gets Emrakul, and then he Emrakuls me out. Alright. How do I change things? Destructive Revelry feels pretty good. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Deal 2 damage to that permanent's controller. I like that. I think the Searing Blazes come way down in value. Deflecting Palm would be okay against some of them, but not everything he had. Probably not worth it. I'm gonna need at least one more card. I don't think I want to play any of them at this point. Maybe I'll just play a Skullcrack or something, just some other damage spell. I don't have any Graveyard Hate in my sideboard right now. Maybe I should. Let's try it like that. If I get a really good draw, I think I have a chance, but it is a deck that can just combo off turn 3 if it gets a good draw, so... Well, I think Eidolon is pretty good in this matchup in general, so they'll have to have removal for Eidolon, I think. That's fine. Assuming that I get a turn 2, that is. But if I get a turn 2, the Eidolon shuts down a lot of what he wants to be doing. Land... Goblin Guide... Just because he has to play so many low drops that I feel like the Eidolon's just going to kill him, probably. Well, he did end up getting a free draw off that. Fortunately, we don't have this is annoying too. What does he reveal? He reveals a Prophetic Prism, sure. A fetch land would be nice to turn on our Destructive Revelry. I didn't even think about the fact that that's not turned on. Well, he played that at the right time. Don't think I want to risk anything. I'm just going to play down the Eidolon right now. Not going to bother attacking him since he has a blocker. Might be right to just shoot at the blocker next turn. Can you beat me, Clackland? Feels like he really needs removal for Eidolon, otherwise it's going to get messy. Because like pretty much every spell he has is like 0 to 3. Prophetic Prism, sure. Goes to 16. Land for turn seems good. Well, this is nice. I think I suspend Rift Bolt. And then pass turn with the ability to crack Arid Mesa. I could attack 2 here and get in for 2. I guess that's probably worth it. I don't really care about him drawing lands, so I think that's fine. He can block whichever one he wants. Clackland Ironworks is on top. Alright. Goes to 14. Sanctum of Yujin, sure. Chalice on 2. Alright. Goes to 12. Well, I definitely break this. I could just kill Chalice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The problem is Clackland Ironworks is so devastating that it would feel pretty bad to kill Chalice, have him play Clackland Ironworks, and just go off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I point this here, let's just say no. I think no is fine. Okay, this is counting down. Let's cast on... I think I cast on the Crane. I don't know. It doesn't feel good. That lets me get in for 4 though, which feels fine. Got a Swiss Spear. Is this just lethal? I don't think so. It might have been lethal if I didn't go on the bird there. That might not be true anyway. So This could be 6, 7, 8. Yeah, definitely not lethal unless he tries to cast some smaller spells. Got another land coming up. That's fine. And I could cut him off land next turn, I guess. So the one disadvantage the one advantage of doing this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he's just trying to play an 8-drop, like if he just has a big creature in hand, this might cut him off of it without playing a bunch of little things. I guess not really, because he can just play Clan, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, sack, sack, sack would be 6. I guess that might actually be slightly harder for him. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I don't know. That could be wrong. Takes him to 4. Can't play a whole lot here. Plays Clan Ironworks. No, he doesn't. He plays something else. He plays a 6-mana spell. What 6-mana spell does he play? He plays Clan. Okay. Got it. That is what he played. So he can get to 8 anyway, if he just has an 8-drop, which he probably, I'm guessing he does. I'm guessing that's his plan, is to play an 8-drop. Hope that's good enough. I don't think the other, it depends on the 8-drop. Okay, he goes to 8, plays Battle Ball. I don't think Battle Ball is going to be good enough. Yeah, so he got Battle Ball no matter what I did. He has to decide whether he wants to sack the Sanctums or not. Probably doesn't. No, he does. Alright, what does he get? He can't play Emrakul anytime soon. Alright. Seems fine. That actually, I mean, that might just kill me. I don't know. It's hard to say. Depends a lot on what I draw. Yeah, that was happening whether I killed that artifact I killed or not. Oh, I see. Can you get up to Emrakul already? Oh, he has a second one. What? Alright, fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't think he has... Oh, he can sack Ironworks to itself. I think he wins. Wow. That was a good draw. I guess he did get to get another Battle Ball off of the Sanctum. Or not off the Sanctum, off... Yeah, off the Sanctum Fusion. Makes sense. Wow. I guess I should have waited. I guess I should have used it on the Clan Ironworks. I guess that would have been good enough. I didn't think that was going to matter, but I guess it would have. I definitely didn't think about the line of play Battle Ball, get another Battle Ball, and a Emrakul, and then play Emrakul. Well, that was me punting, but good game, opponent. I wish it would let me bring up chat after the match. Let's just jam another one. Get that taste out of our mouth. That dirty combo deck. Well, that was me. Yeah, I lost that because I misplayed. I should have held it up for longer. I did not think about the line where he could Sanctum for a second Battle Ball. Whoop. This person left right away. Maybe it was the same guy who didn't want to play against me again. I can see that happening. I'll just throw cards all over the ground like an idiot. Ugh. I think it's the same guy again. He keeps joining my game and then quitting. I don't get it. A little annoying. I mean, you don't have to join my game, but it's like I'm the one hosting these. Alright, good luck. Alright. Man, a little land heavy, but I think I'll keep it. I think if this was a 6, I would keep it, so I don't think it's that bad. He said good luck to me too. How nice. If he's a creature deck, I feel pretty good about it, just because of the Searing Blaze. If he's not a creature deck, could get a little rough. If he's just like Clan Ironworks or something ridiculous like that again. Oh, later, Steven. Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat as much as I should have. Glad you enjoyed the videos. Opponent literally passes turn with no plays. Alright. I'm going to play down a Swiss Spear. He gives up the whole match. God damn it. I guess that is the problem with practice games. We'll play against Swaggy T. Maybe Swaggy T will stick around a little longer. I mean, the thing about people who just leave after you have a bad mulligan, like, he only mulliganed to 6. He probably should have mulliganed another time in there. I feel like he quit before he actually got a chance to see how it played out. And then also, if you just quit right away, like, you never really learn not to mulligan like that, I guess. Like, you should have mulliganed at least one more time. I think this is actually a pretty good hand. Only question I have is whether I Goblin Guide first or Swiss Spear first. Let's see what our opponent's on. Maybe they'll make the decision for us. Thoughtseize. I was wrong. I was saying I'm a genius. That was the Inquisition. Takes the Swiss Spear, sure. Seems pretty good. And I kept a slightly land-heavy hand and did draw another land. Not the best. I mean, 3 lanes is not exactly land-heavy, but for a burn deck, it's a little high. A little high. You like the 2s. The 2 landers are the best. What did I reveal with that anyway? Smuggler's Copter, sure. That's not the worst. Pretty good against me, actually. I mean, I have to, like, vault it or something. Goes to 15. Copter, yep. Well, he's going to 11 here. I guess he's going to less than 11. It's Lava Spike. Yeah, Goblin Guide. It's going to 8. Well, we're doing what burn decks are supposed to do, at least. What does he have on top? Lightning Bolt. Well, that's pretty good against this. Give it a one of those triggers. It's kind of got to play a creature, though, to make Smuggler's Copter active. Unless he has, like, double removal here, which would also be pretty decent. I am getting myself low on resources where he still has 5 cards in hand, but pays costs. Interesting. So that can crew up Copter for sure. Oh, he's gonna crew it on the offensive. Wow. That's surprising to me. I thought this was like some kind of just like good Jund deck, but it's running some interesting cards. It almost looks like somebody's cube deck or something. He discards a second copy of Smuggler's Copter. Probably not necessary. Not a bad plan. Alright. My turn. I draw. Searing Blaze. Alright. I'm going to Bloodstained Mire. Break it. Get a mountain. This guy's not like immune to anything crazy, right? He's just a 1/1. Yep. Doesn't seem like he does anything too special. Alright, let's kill this. Swing in for 4. That takes him to 1. He's got an Inquisition coming up. Well, I think this one we're going to win. I mean, he's got pricey lands. The deck itself seems a little not totally optimized, maybe. It has really good cards. Like, Inquisitions are really strong. Lightning Bolt's obviously a strong card. Even Smuggler's Copter I like quite a bit, but I don't know about that. I don't know about that ooze. I mean, maybe Searing Blood is good enough. It doesn't kill Smuggler's Copter. Would have killed that ooze at least on the first turn. He does run some red, so I could core Firewalker just to get through. Paths. Man, I don't think anything I had in this deck was bad against him, though, so I think I'm just going to... My gut says just run it back. So I think I'm going to do that. I also don't know... If I knew more about what his deck was, I think I would know more about how to sideboard. His deck seems at least a little bit spicy. I mean, it's a lot of Boros Charms. I think it's still a keep. Oh, no. I mean, he might have just removal for it, but no turn one. Well, lane's actually not the worst here. I'm going to start with Swift Spear just to get out and attacking. Breaks it, goes to 19. Gets Blood Crypt, tapped. Alright. I figured maybe it was getting Blood Crypt untapped and was going to, like, bolt in response, but... Or Fatal Push, either way. One of the two. Okay. Blood Crypt breaks it. Once I get a 1-drop here, I'm probably Boros Charming next turn, and then 1-drop plus Boros Charming the turn after that. Oh, he's already at 15. He's taking a lot of damage from his lands. What does he have? Paying costs. He just dreadbores my creature. Alright, I mean... Not the worst, I guess. Ha! That's pretty funny. I guess I play this one and then break it for red. Now if I top deck another land, I don't have to take the shock necessarily, although I probably would eventually anyway, I guess. No, I do have to take the shock anyway. Oh, that's very silly of me. Never mind. I'm dumb. Paying costs. Okay, place this guy down again. I don't know how scared to be of this guy. I mean, right now he just doesn't do anything. He doesn't have any other green or black permanents. Yeah, I should not have done one. I should have just played that. That's alright. I'll get my other Sacred Foundry. And tapped. And we have enough that if he doesn't have any life gain, we can just kill him in 3 turns with a burn. Let's suspend a Rift Bolt. Now pass. Yeah, I think we're just going to win this off of the burn. I think it's his turn 4. I don't think he's going to kill us here. I doubt he's going to gain very much life, if any. And then we're going to do 7 to him here. Oh, I see. Huh. That is a good combo. I see what he's going for. This thing gets +4/+4 every upkeep now, I think. Oh, Scavenging Ooze, I see. Don't think this is going to be enough. But yeah, that is kind of a cool combo. So he's basically playing a Constrictor deck in Modern. That's what it looks like. Seems sweet. I mean, it seems like a sweet deck. I still don't think this thing's quite good enough, but I get where he's going. 4 damage to target creature or player, or just target player. All right. Well, that was a lot of damage very, very quickly. I think I'm going to call it right now. How long have I been streaming for? I feel like I've been streaming for a while. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. That's crazy. I definitely should not have been streaming this long. Yeah, Burden's pretty good, especially against, like, this deck feels like it could be good, but it's just, like, slightly slow. Sometimes you can just burn him out turn 4 if you get the right draw. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.